Start with Lampedusa. This was actually, his first trip outside of Rome was not the trip to Brazil. It was this trip to Lampedusa, which is an island in the southern Mediterranean. It's considered part of Sicily, which is a major point of arrival for impoverished migrants from Africa and the Middle East who are seeking to get into Europe. And on that, it's a very perilous place because what typically these migrants will do is they find their way somehow to either Tunisia or Libya, and then they board these very rickety boats and try to make this crossing over the Mediterranean. Thousands of them have died. Over the last decade alone, the estimate is some 20,000 people have died trying to make that crossing. And Francis's visit was actually prophetic because he's there on July 8th. 2 weeks later, there is a boatload of 500 refugees from Eritrea that is trying to make its way to Lampedusa. The boat capsizes off the coast of the island, bursts into flame. Of those 500 people, 340 of them died, and only about 160 survived. So when Francis went to Lampedusa that day, he not only spent hours in a refugee center listening to people's stories, consoling them, embracing them, making the church present to them in his own person, he also boarded a boat and went out to the sea and laid a wreath in commemoration of all those who've died trying to make the crossing. And then he gave a powerful speech in which he condemned what he called a globalization of indifference to the fate of migrants and refugees, a globalization of indifference. So his first powerful, notable political outing was basically devoted to making a pro-immigrant, a pro-migrant statement.